You got on me.
I just want the
Turn up the volume on your receiver. As high as it can go. So that you can make the sound we broadcast as loud as possible.
This is awesome.
Mike-O Radio Show.
Let's go! Okay, let's get it going.
Now, it's the Mike-O Radio Show.
All systems go.
Back and forth, America. It is the Mike-O Radio Show on a Friday, live from Jerry Ulm on Dale Mabry, right across the way from Dave's Hot Chicken, where I'm going to have at least a couple tendies in my mouth later on. I don't know about you, Corey Cardinal.
1,000, maybe not tendies. I might do a Sammy.
Do a Sammy on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
We're here till 3 o'clock today. Thank you to JP for giving us the time. Thank you to John Senning and the Senning Show for giving us the first 2 hours. This is the most Saturday-est Friday ever.
Right.
Like yesterday was the most Friday-est Thursday ever. And, I mean, just like my whole thing is off.
That's what I was about to say. This whole week is out of whack. And I mean, it's obviously because of the holiday, but it's also we've been on air a lot more. Just work has been odd this week. Yeah, like all week long, I just felt like it's Friday.
Yeah.
Like the whole weekend. So.
Friday. So we're here. We are live at Jerry Ulm Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram until 3 o'clock. Come by. We're here at our sister station on the Vibe and the Eagle and Magic. And we got some stuff to give away. We got these gold-ass Modelo coolers.
Yeah.
With nothing says like 4th of July America than a big-ass gold-ass Modelo cooler.
Right.
You can come and win that here. We got some tickets to give away. Busch Gardens tickets, Jason Aldean tickets. We got tickets out the wazoo. So come on by and see us. We'll be here till 3 o'clock. Keep us company. You could also call in 800-771-1025. Join the show. Let us know that you're proud to be American.
Yes. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. Number 249. You know what next year is.
Ooh, the big 250.
This whole
If that's
next
how my
year
math
is a
works.
250th year celebration of America.
That's awesome.
Did you hear and see that the president
El Presidente.
our president, Donald J. Trump. Is it your president?
Oh, yeah.
Some people say not my president. Anyway,
Nah.
Donald J. Trump said in connection, I guess, with UFC that there's going to be a UFC fight in the White House. Not inside, but like on the grounds
in
of the
the
White
Oval
House.
In the Oval Office.
No, outside. Yeah, there's probably one every day. On July 4th next year, there's going to be a UFC fight.
That's awesome.
I mean, what's the security for that going to be like?
That would be a cool thing to go to.
Because Trump goes to, like, almost all the fights.
Yeah.
I was at the one
Him
in
and Dana
Miami
are
last
cool,
year.
right?
Oh, yeah. And, like, everybody just bows down and, kisses the ring and stuff.
Man.
But, yeah, he's talking about doing an actual UFC pay-per-view fight there at the White House. That would be one to go see and be seen.
That would be awesome.
I don't know how they would do the security for that or what that would look like.
What do you mean? They have events on the lawn all the time.
Not 20,000 people coming to watch a UFC fight.
They would. Do you think it would be 20,000? Do you think that they would max it out like that, or would it be like an exclusive ultra not private, but like mainly televised, and they're going to have like just the not elites, but like just the high end rollers out there?
Could be. I don't know. I am not involved in the promotion of it. I just think it's interesting.
They're only selling 100 tickets,
right? It piqued my. So have you ever seen? I don't think they've done a pro game, but I think they did some college basketball games on like aircraft carriers. To where like they've done basketball games,
Yes.
on aircraft carriers.
I've never watched
for the
the full
service
thing.
men and women.
But yeah, I've seen videos of that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's got to be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think something like that, a spectacle like that on the lawn of the White House. Have you ever been? You've been to D.C., have you?
Yeah, I was there. The time that we decided to actually go and venture out and look at the White House, it was at night, so everything was just it was there off in the distance, and
I've been to D.C. a few times. I was up there probably 13, 14 years ago. Alyssa went to see her grandmother who lived outside of D.C., and Chase and I spent a couple days just walking around, going to the Smithsonian, going to the Capitol, and outside the Capitol. We didn't storm it. And just going to different landmarks, taking pictures, the Lincoln statue, Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument outside the White House. So, I mean, it's cool right, to see all that stuff. I mean, everything's like in walking distance and able to see it. And I still think, I mean, I would like to go back there again one day just to, walk around and take that all in. I mean, I don't know. Despite what everything has been like, I would say the last 12 years, 13 years, I still love America, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave here for nothing.
Yeah, we did the same thing where my daughter was being inducted into the National Society for High School Scholars. So there was a couple of events that weekend. So we went up there, I think a day before, and then stayed an extra day or something. And that's all, like, we kind of, not necessarily mapped it out, but we were like, hey, these are the things that we kind of want to hit, and just walked around, took a couple Ubers when we had to, but basically just walked the whole thing. And it was awesome. We visited, all the monuments, the mall, everything. So that's definitely a place that I would love to go back to.
There was somebody, I forget if we were talking on or off air, because like I said, we've been on a couple times. Have you ever been up to Boston?
No.
See, I'd like to go up there just for the historical perspective, for where all those things were that, set up the country.
I eventually will make it up there. I feel like, because my brother, like I said, he's been. I mean, I haven't talked to him in years, but he's like, for a while there, he was like, come up here, come visit, just buy your plane ticket. I got you. Stay here and do all this. But my luck, he'll block me while I'm on the plane ride.
Another Detroit trip. Not that you haven't done something like that again, right?
Yeah, history repeats itself.
Have you heard anything from that?
No, I don't even care.
To bring everything up to speed, Corey Cardinal tells me about, a couple months ago?
Yeah, like mid-May.
I'm going to go up to Detroit. I go, what are you going to do up there? He goes, I don't know. I got a friend up there. I'm going to just go hang out and see her. I goes, anything romantic? And he goes, no, just, platonic, and we're going to go hang out. And then what happens?
And then while I was on the flight.
On the plane.
She, just completely, like, blocked me and didn't respond, like, just nothing. So I had to go get a hotel and make a Detroit trip out of thin air, basically.
So did you check in with her like the day before?
That Wednesday, like my flight was Friday afternoon. I checked in Wednesday, and I was like, hey, just want to make sure everything's cool. Yeah, everything's great, everything's fantastic. And then my daughter this, and my daughter, just normal complaining about your kids or whatever. Just it was literally just a normal thing, like, hey, everything's cool this weekend. Yep, everything's great, I'll see you then.
So does her baby daddy live up there?
No, as far as I knew, I thought she said that he lived down here. So
mate, did he know about it? Did he catch wind of it?
See, and that's the thing, is once again, like, that's what everybody says, is because you asked too, like, well, what if she got a girl, what if she got a boyfriend or whatever? Like, okay, if that's the case, it was a friend thing. And if something had have popped up, it would have just been like, hey, by the way, I just started seeing somebody. It would kind of be awkward if, I had some random guy staying here with me. And I would have been like, oh, yeah, I completely understand. No problem. I will get a hotel. And then while I'm there, let's meet up. Let's get together. Let's hang out. Let's see each other, type thing. Because that's all it was. Because she was like, yeah, I'll show you all around. She goes, I'll be your tour guide. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's dope. So,
here's your tour guide, bitch. Just Google everything.
Ghost. And I was like, golly. So I just walked around the city, 13 miles around Detroit. So
that's what I would do.
It was dope.
I would do exactly what you did. You had your mom's spaghetti shirt on the other day.
Dude, it's a thick shirt, but it's a nice, comfy shirt. I love that.
Yeah, so.
And that sandwich was actually, it was not bad. Not bad. Something that I might make.
What was in the sandwich?
It was just it's a spaghetti sandwich with a slice of mozzarella.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the spaghetti, like, all like unraveled and stuff like in there?
Yeah, it looked literally like they just took a pot of spaghetti and just like scooped it on a slice of bread, threw some mozzarella cheese on it, and handed it to me. A slice of mozzarella, and was like, here you go. It really was so good that I'm like, damn, okay, because like he's mentioned that in his songs a couple times. He's mentioned literally that exact meal or whatever. I'm like, I don't know how that would be, but I mean, I don't understand why it wouldn't be. You're gonna put mozzarella on garlic bread anyway. You have mozzarella garlic cheesy bread.
Mozzarella.
Why not throw some spaghetti on that thing?
Fresh mozzarella sliced with some basil leaves and balsamic vinaigrette.
It's very Italian.
It's so delicious though too.
You talk about charcuterie boards.
I'm getting one today, allegedly.
And then I heard I was listening the other day, and Mike Calta was talking about I think it's something about whenever he goes to his dad or whenever his dad does something or whatever, like the charcuterie board that his dad does, it's like 4 or 5 different meats.
Yes.
And literally, like, while you guys always describe this, like, I can't think of anything that I would like to stay away from more. It doesn't. I don't know, just meat being left out all day just does not sound appealing to me.
Trust me, if you have a charcuterie board and there's more than 2 or more guys, it's not being left out all day.
Okay.
That charcuterie board is being devoured within an hour.
All I'm knowing, like the charcuterie boards that I've encountered, I've come back and it's just all sweaty, and I'm just like,
Where are you at?
I don't know. Like, if it's fresh and as soon as I see you put it down, okay, cool, I'll grab a cracker. I'll make a mini Lunchable. I'll make an adult Lunchable.
That's pretty much what a charcuterie board
Yeah.
is. It's a Lunchable on steroids.
But I can't just walk over and just a plate full of meats,
yeah,
cold
some
cuts.
pepperoni and salami.
Especially those meats. Oh, you can give me ham and give me, something like
Want
that.
some gabagool?
Dude, I can't do. Oh, I
Capicola.
can't do that.
A little roast beef.
No pastrami. No,
I don't like pastrami.
No.
I'm not a pastrami guy.
No, man, I can't do that.
Charcuterie is like heaven.
Or
it's
to
just
you.
like, yeah, if you're gonna have like the massive cheat day, big old charcuterie board with meats and cheeses and olives and peppers.
Yeah, it's the same as the people who do the cheeses too. They're like, oh yeah, I had this great slice of brie. I'm like, well, what'd you have it with? No, I sliced it off. Like, you just ate a slice of cheese. Like, I used to do that when I was a kid. I went to the fridge and grabbed a slice of American.
So John Senning turned me on
Good old
to,
slice of Kraft.
to this website called Olive My Pickle, and it's fermented products. It's different types of olives. It's pickled brine juice. It's kimchi. It's sauerkraut. It is delicious.
All right.
Yeah, Olive My Pickle, and they're not an endorser. Senning turned me on to it. It is so good.
I don't hate pickles, but I'm not one of those people where, like, I'm at a gas station and I go, ooh, I'm gonna grab a pickle in a pouch.
No, I'm not going to do that. But I will get some of those like bread and butter pickles, like
Yeah.
the sliced ones. Those are good.
Yeah, they're not bad. Not
Delicious.
Bad. Not
I'll
bad.
have those. And eat
Basically, what I'm saying is, if we go out to lunch, whomever I'm out to lunch with, they can have my pickle.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
If our Dave's Hot Chicken across the street, they have pickles in that sandwich.
See,
right?
those I'll eat. But like when you get served like something and it comes with a pickle spear, 9 times out of 10, I'm not eating it. Every once in a while, I'll feel wild and I'll go, ooh, that does look good, and I'll eat the whole thing. But,
If your charcuterie board had just random peanut butter and jelly sliders and sandwiches, would that be all right for you?
dude, I would devour that
Oh,
charcuterie
see?
board.
I too would devour that, but I mean, in addition to that, you got to have some meats and
Yeah.
cheeses and stuff.
An adult Lunchable. I would literally just peel open a Lunchable and just put it down.
They have the Lunchable that you have in the freezer there at the office. They have the raspberry jam, which I can't do raspberry or strawberry jam.
Oh, the Uncrustable.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Uncrustable. Did I say Uncrustable?
You said Lunchable.
Lunchable, Uncrustable,
Yeah,
same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah. But it's got to be grape jelly for me.
Yes, normally grape jelly, but like that one, it's a whole ass box of Uncrustables, and I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, I'll take that. There's also, I think, like peanut butter and honey is one of the flavors. There's all sorts of flavors that they have. So
Yeah, I can't believe
shout out to Uncrustables. man.
Uncrustables haven't done the peanut butter and fluff game yet.
Right? That
See, that would be a great just peanut butter and fluff.
yeah.
Do you add jelly to it or no?
No, you could, but or peanut butter nanner. Throw some frozen slices of banana in there. That might be pretty good.
There's that shake that we get with when Cernak goes to Smoothie King.
Yeah.
And it's called an Optimizer, and it's dark chocolate and banana. I always tell them, like, add peanut butter to that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate. Like I'm not a fan of chocolate. I will tolerate regular chocolate,
Well, I'm glad you will tolerate regular chocolate. That's
but
good.
dark chocolate, it's so bitter. I don't know, man. I'm trying to come around to chocolate,
You
but I
live
just
a
don't.
very narrow tasted life.
But-
it's just like your tastes are very like they fit into a corner, and that's it.
Well, I mean, when you're right, you're right. I'm not going to argue with that.
All right, what was lunch for you this week? How many times did you go to Wawa for lunch?
Why are you calling me out like this?
I'm just asking.
4?
Did you really?
I went Monday, and then I got sick because I was sick over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat Tuesday. And then I had it for lunch Wednesday. So I guess, yeah, twice.
No, that's subpar week for you. Normally, it's at least 3 to 5 days.
I feel like I went more than that, though. I feel like it might have been 3.
Wawa is to not be denied. I make fun of you for that, but I mean, I was at a Wawa last night, and you go up there, and between the snack wraps and the different wraps and the bowls and the sandwiches, and it's Hoagie Fest right now.
I was about to say, it's Hoagie
Right?
Fest.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Wawa.
You really can't. It's $6 for a hoagie, for a sandwich, for what? Like, that's why, like, it's so convenient because I could go to a fast food place, spend maybe an extra $1 and get whatever. Like, but I'm gonna have a stomach ache. Like, I don't want that. Like, Wawa, it is so good. I can have that for breakfast, lunch
and
dinner.
dinner.
Like, I literally
Snacks.
can. And I'm not endorsed by them. I'm not.
No,
I'm,
we
I'm,
aren't.
I'm, If you're looking for an endorser, I'm your guy. But I don't know, man. I love me a good Wawa.
Just think about it. You can. We talked about Buc-ee's, and you go like, I don't understand the allure of Buc-ee's. Wawa's like a mini-sized Buc-ee's. Clean bathrooms, clean restrooms, although there's only one stall in there, so if you have to go number 2, you're going to take a while if someone's in there, especially during the day when the construction crews are in there. Relatively clean, but, they have the soda fountain. Mm-hmm. They got the coffee, like the coffee bar has like 9, 10 different coffees you could have.
Yeah, man.
Then they got the snack place with Hoagie Fest and all those other. And then they got any type, if you want a case of water, you could get that. If you want we were just on Uncrustables. They have that. They have charcuterie in a jar there, pepperonis and cheeses. You could spend like all day there. You could go there in the morning, have your coffee, have a bowl, sit outside, go on the internet, work from there, have a little snack, then lunch, and then do some afternoon, maybe a siesta in your car, and then go back. Like the one down here in Dale Mabry, they got some trees in the back. I have taken a nap behind that Wawa.
I've taken a nap at a Wawa, but many a times. But it was up in Wesley Chapel, up in that area, because that's where I worked.
You make it sound like it's so far, Wesley Chapel.
No, I'm just saying. No, absolutely not. It's funny how people will do that. They're like, oh, I'm not going to drive. They live in Pinellas Park, and they're like, I'm not driving to Tarpon. What? That's a 12-minute drive. No, maybe it's 20 minutes, whatever. I'm cool with driving to Wesley Chapel. I'll drive to Lacucci if I have to. I'll go to Orlando. I'll drive to Salt Lake City. I don't care. I love me some driving, man.
See, I feel like there's a giant magnetic moat around Pinellas County that I won't drive over the Skyway for anything.
Really?
Yeah. Even though Shark Coast Tactical is very cool and down there and stuff like that, and I do like going there and seeing Will and the boys over Shark Coast.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, south of the Skyway, no bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno. But anywhere here, Pinellas, Hillsboro, Pasco, I'm all about it. We got to take a break. We are live from Jerry Ulm Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram on Dale Mabry, across from Dave's Hot Chicken, right down the road from Ray J. We're going to take a break, come back on the other side of this. It's the Mike O Show. Mike O, Corey Cardinal, and for JP on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike O
Radio Show
on 102.5 The Bone.
America?
Happy 4th of July from your favorite Star-Spangled radio station, 102.5 The Bone.
International Diamond Center's values are so compelling, it's not unusual to see people here that are not local.
Every day, we have people that drive an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
People are willing to drive because they've heard it's not a typical jewelry store.
For example, did you know IDC has one of the largest selections of luxury pre-owned Rolexes in America? Thousands of hard-to-find Rolex watches, Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, all in perfect condition.
We scour the world to find only the most pristine, super clean watches. We only carry the creme de la creme.
And like everything else at IDC, these watches are at a price that's guaranteed to give you maximum value.
We price them to win the customer, not lose a customer.
International Diamond Center for pre-owned Rolexes, exquisite rare diamonds, premium designer jewelry, and exceptional white glove service.
You're going to want to come to IDC. It's worth the drive.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota, and online at shopidc.com.
Every Wednesday night at Pin Chasers, it's Bone Bowling Night, $12.99 for all you can bowl from 9 until close. Go to pinchasers.net to reserve your lane or check out the other nightly specials. Always a great time at one of the 4 area locations. Pinchasers.net for more details, and we will see you every Wednesday night for Bone Bowling Night at Pin Chasers.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
I'm not going to put away my fireworks just yet because there's another national holiday I wait for every year. And if you're not tapped in yet, you don't have to worry because McDonald's has got you. July 6th is National Fried Chicken Day, and they're throwing a party with deals you won't want to miss. It's a very special day for those of us who appreciate the crispy things in life, the crunchy, juicy, peppery things in life. And McDonald's always knows what to do for my favorite holiday. That's why I've set my alarm to get there early for a delicious crispy chicken biscuit or sweet chicken McGriddles. And if I sleep through it, I know another will eventually get me up for the peppery 3-piece McCrispy strips or 6-piece chicken McNuggets, each for just $1, only in the app. I know. It's a chicken lover's dream. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid one time, only in the app. Reward members only.
Brandon Ford's Red, White, and Blue Sale. Oh, it's big. Big inventory. Big selection. Massive discounts. Truckloads of new vehicles are arriving every day. Our biggest inventory ever. With no tariffs. Just historic low prices. New 2025 F-150 STX Super Cruise as low as $38,995. Save over $12,000 on new, loaded 2025 F-150 XLT 4x4s. Save as much as $22,000 on new 2025 F-150 Lightnings. Plus APR as low as 2.9% for 72 months. New 2025 Escapes at over $11,000 off MSRP. And new 2025 F-250 and F-350 Super Duties, including dualies, at $100 over factory invoice with a free custom spray and bed liner. It's the Red, White, and Blue Sale. Only at Brandon Ford, the largest volume Ford truck dealer in America. On Highway 60 and 301 in Tampa. And at BrandonFord.com on approved credit. No bull, no surprises, real prices.
Galaxy Fireworks Superstore announces their annual 4th of July sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get two free. Buy one, get three free on select items. Every time you buy, you get something free. The number for fireworks is 234 bang. Galaxy Fireworks will match or beat any competitor's catalogs on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Florida Avenue. Go to GalaxyFireworks.com to find a location near you. Shop early to avoid the crowds. Galaxy Fireworks, out of this world.
Our huge 4th of July celebration is on at every Crown Automotive dealership with star-spangled savings on the new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV you need. We're loaded with inventory, but these very special Independence Day offers are good through July 4th only. That means you only have today to save like never before. Hurry to our huge 4th of July sale and let freedom at the Crown Automotive dealership of your choice. The better way to buy and service.
Taco lovers, Hooters has 3 ways to win this summer. Shrimp tacos, mahi tacos, or crispy tender tacos. All served with curly fries or tots. Taste the new flavors now at Hooters. 11 locations in Tampa Bay. Go to originalhooters.com for one near you.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike O Radio Show.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life. And I had to start again with just my children and my wife.
It is the Mike O Radio Show live.
Thank
on
my
very
lucky
own
stars.
Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram right here on Dale Mabry. I'd say just south of Raymond James Stadium by about half mile, quarter mile.
Yeah.
Across the way, Dave's Hot Chicken.
About a football's throw.
Not too far from Best Buy. Target.
We're just naming everything
Just past
Dale
Midtown.
Mabry.
Yeah, everything on Dale Mabry. Yankee Stadium. Steinbrenner Field where the Rays are playing. Not today, though. Rays are out. The baby Yankees, the Tarpons, are back there today because there's a fireworks show after the Tarpons game tonight.
Oh, very cool.
And then they go back to the minor league complex, and the Rays come back in about a week or two. They've got like a 10-game. See, when they did all the shifting of the games for the Rays, they loaded up the front end before it started raining, our air quotes raining season, to have a bunch of home games. Now they're like, there's like 2 different 12-game away stands that they're doing. Like, I'm going to be on the road.
And it's more than one game at a time, right? Like, how many games do they normally play?
They play like a game almost every day.
Jesus.
So 162 of them in a year. Baseball, Corey Cardinal's favorite sport.
Well, no, I meant if they were going against the Orioles. It's not just normally once. It would be like a
3-game stand.
Yeah.
Okay. They play 3 or 4-game stand, sometimes a 2-game stand. Never just like that's the thing with hockey. It's just, I think during the pandemic or coming out of it, teams were playing like 2 games in 3 days against the same opponent. At some of the locations. But yeah, baseball they'll play 2, 3, 4 games in a series against another team and go in there. And then they started this. I don't think it was before. I think it was before the pandemic, where you play every team in baseball the way basketball plays every team in basketball and hockey. Just to
regardless of division.
Yeah, or league. So when it comes to baseball, I'm a purist. I want to see American League against American League, national. I don't want to see the interleague until the World Series. And they started doing it. Like the Mets and Yankees are playing this weekend, and
Yay.
And you could say this is a sport or not a sport, but I mean, when you think of legends, right? Hockey, you think Gretzky,
Right.
Football, Tom Brady. Basketball, you could say, Michael Jordan or Kobe. I don't think LeBron belongs in the conversation, quite honestly.
No. He's a punk.
Baseball, you can name a series of it. Right now, it would be
Babe
Shohei
Ruth.
Ohtani, Babe Ruth. I think what Joey Chestnut's done is, one, it's amazing, but also, two, somewhat disturbing. Some of the records that he has, 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes.
God, wait, how many?
121 Twinkies in 6 minutes.
Hold on. 121 divided by 6.
That's 21 Twinkies a minute.
That's 20 Twinkies
That's
a minute.
every 3 seconds he's shoving another Twinkie in his gullet.
Dude, I cannot do that. I might be able to get 3 in 10 seconds. And I'm like cramming them together and just shoving them in my
When's
mouth.
the last time you ate a Twinkie?
Oh, it's honestly, I will tell you, do you remember back when like Twinkies were like, oh, the Twinkie shortage or whatever, like the Twinkies were going away and then they came back? I bought a couple when they came back, and I don't think I've had a Twinkie since.
And they're still good.
Yeah.
There's no expiration date. So that's one of them. 121
Still in my pantry.
in 6 minutes. 126 tortilla tacos in 8 minutes.
Oh, man, you're just going to make me hungry. All right, continue.
141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, oh, my God. Do you know how stinky the car ride home was?
The car ride home for the next 4 days, he's farting nothing but yolks.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is
141 of those.
Foul.
390 shrimp wontons in 8 minutes.
Somebody out there got what I did. Oh, man.
Shrimp wontons. This one I could see, but I mean, I can't believe it's this little, to be honest. 182 chicken wings in 30 minutes.
182 chicken wings in 30 minutes.
That's only 6 a minute.
Yeah.
I think you could do more.
I had 4 in 12
Do better,
minutes
Joey
last
Chestnut.
night. I had 4 wings in 12 minutes last night.
Okay.
It wasn't a competition. I was just hungry.
Here's one that, I mean, he must have a cast iron stomach. 118 jalapeno poppers in 10 minutes.
Dude, I'm not even a big fan of jalapeno poppers.
I know. And then of course, 81 Eggo waffles in 8 minutes.
Look at my Eggo, bro. So let's say like the journey of Mike Olivero. Okay,
yeah.
At one point in your life, and we've talked about it. You were in banking, and then you might have done firefighting, and then ended up being radio. And
Right.
your arc now has been. You're like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
now.
radio the last 37 years.
At one point, you're like, I don't even want to start over at a new place, like a new career or whatever. I'm in radio. At what point in his life was he like, I'm just eating. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to start shoving food in my face.
I mean, it's something that, when do you find out that you're good at eating?
Right? Like that's
Because he's not a fat fellow.
That's got to be like sitting around elementary school lunchtime. Like that
look
he
at him.
found out.
He seems like he's pretty fit.
Yeah.
Right?
He found out that he has a skill. Same with the kid who can spit stuff out of his nose and like that's when you find your skills out. And he was like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. And normally when people say that, it's just a joke or it's a figment or whatever. This guy was like, I'm going to eat for the rest of my life. I can eat all of this food on this table before you can finish your one plate. And he did it. Good God, man.
15.75 pounds of bologna slices in 8 minutes.
Dude.
But it's almost like having hot dogs just flat.
Yeah. But that's just so much. And it's bologna.
And then 76 hot dogs in 8 minutes.
I love a glizzy, but I could probably do 76 hot dogs in a year, 6 months.
Costco hot dogs? Have you done the Costco hot dog?
I've never had a Costco membership. I've always been a Sam's Club.
They have hot dogs there at Sam's Club?
Probably. I never really ate there. It was always just getting, the bulk items.
So I will say there is a Shake Shack also down the road. We're naming all things here.
All right.
The hot dogs at Shake Shack, pretty damn good.
Okay.
Now, Heather, our other person of the promo team, will tell you hot dogs are disgusting. Have you ever seen it under a microscope? I love a damn good hot dog.
Yeah, I've watched that video while eating a hot dog. Like, that stuff does not bother me.
If you're really worried about what's in your food, put everything that you eat under a microscope. Right. Guarantee you there's going to be stuff, creepy crawlies and stuff, and you don't want to see it. Just eat it.
I'm at a point where if I do that and I go to take a look, I'm just going to not eat anything ever again.
Right.
So I'm good.
Well, happy birthday, America. Happy hot dog eating day. Is he in it and Kobayashi today? Are they doing that?
It's normal.
This thing, right?
Those are the two guys that are normally head-to-head, I thought, right?
Yeah. So is Kobayashi a guy or a girl?
Guy.
He's a guy?
Yeah.
You sure?
I thought so.
100%?
Yeah. At least I call
I
him
thought
a guy.
Kobayashi. There was a girl dog eater, too. I was up in New York, I want to say 2018 or 19, and it was we went up for 4th of July and went up there and got on this boat to see the fireworks over there. And one of the places that we went to that morning, we went down to Little Italy on 4th of July and got on the subway train, and there was a judge for the hot dog eating contest on there in his uniform and stuff. And I go, were you at the hot dog eating contest? Make a conversation. Because to me, it's always good when you see something out in the wild.
Right.
Right? You don't, like, every day just walk into, like, oh, I'm a judge for the hot dog eating contest. So I have 1,000,003 questions at that point. How was it? Was it good? Was it a good crowd? Chestnut, did he win? Of course he won, right? What was it like? I mean, you're sitting there, and you're eating the hot dogs, and then you're dipping the bun in water and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense as to what they're doing. But to be honest, I wouldn't want soggy ass bun. I would be like, can I get more ketchup, please? Can I also?
I want some brown mustard.
But can I get a thing of relish? Like, I couldn't just eat dry ass dogs.
We did. I remember for some reason way back when there used to be a boat show or a car show over at the convention center. And every year, the first couple years I was here at the Bone, Frank Leosi, our sales guy, was like, hey, can we do a chicken wing eating contest? And I'm going, liability, if someone chokes on a bone, stuff like that. You know, how many chicken wings are we really talking about someone eating, and who's going to get the wings and bring them over and stuff? And we did it, but I mean, to me, and I read those stats about, you know, the hot dogs and the jalapeno poppers and the wings. To me, when it comes to food, I don't want to shove, I almost said the S word, down my throat. I just want to enjoy the food.
That is very true. Yeah, like same with, like, I've seen those people where, like, they go and, like, the certain diners or certain restaurants or whatever will have, like, you complete this hungry man meal and it's like 10 pounds of food and you have to do it in an hour, and the guy sits down and he does it in like 12 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, to me, when it comes to food, I want to sit down, I want to enjoy the meal.
Yes.
I mean, if there's something I'm better than anybody else when it comes to eating, just give me some of those Little Debbie Nutty Bars and I'll eat like 60 of those in like a minute. I'll inhale those things. That I know. If there was a Little Debbie Nutty Bars competition, I'll smoke everybody.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's about the only thing I could inhale. Outside of that, when it comes to hot dogs or jalapeno poppers, probably not Twinkies, but I want to sit down and I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Take my time.
Unless
charcuterie board, like I said earlier. I definitely want to inhale that, too. I could probably eat a charcuterie board.
All right, so later today, we're going to have a charcuterie eating contest.
Yeah.
I would love to watch that.
Man.
Oh, no,
Face first in a pile of meat.
Well, the whole thing about when you get the so here's the thing about a charcuterie board that, you know, we talked about it earlier, is like you go elbows out because you want to make sure nobody is coming in and getting the meats and cheeses that you want.
That's why you get there first, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting there. That charcuterie board is going to be right in front of me, and I'm going to be like a pit bull with food, and I haven't eaten in 3 days. No one's getting near that charcuterie board until I'm done with it.
I will tell you my move. While you're going to the charcuterie board, I am making a direct dash for the deviled eggs.
Okay,
1,000%.
You enjoy those deviled eggs,
dude. Okay, so there was one year, we were over at my brother's, and every single time, like, I love deviled eggs, and I don't know what it was, but that year, like, I just wanted extra deviled eggs. And every single time somebody walked by, I go, oh, wait, there's deviled eggs in the kitchen? And I would walk, no matter what, like we were in the middle of a conversation, I would walk away and go, God. I turned the corner and I had the entire platter, and I was just walking around for the rest of the day, and I devoured them.
Deviled eggs,
Oh,
I tasted once, and that was once too many times.
You
The
don't like deviled
mayonnaise,
eggs?
no, don't like deviled eggs. But give me some of those little cocktail weenies.
Oh, man.
The little, hot dogs in the little buns and everything.
Those
two,
are
I
pretty
think I could win that competition too. Between the little weenies or the nutty bars or whatever, I could totally scoop that up.
I could definitely, man, I could definitely go for some little weenies right now.
You know, right here at Jerry Ohm, they have employee pricing going on.
They do.
You come here, play with the employees' pay, and you can walk out today or drive out today with a beautiful Dodge Ram truck. I'm staring at one right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. That says America, like a good old Dodge Ram truck.
See, I was thinking Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Well, that too. They were wrapping a Jeep in here earlier, and it was like, I mean, the wrap job on it was fantastic.
It does look pretty cool.
So,
It looked almost like the Matrix. You know how, like, the Matrix?
It did. That's what I was
Right?
trying. Yes, that's what it was.
Got you.
Fantastic. So,
But
yeah.
it wasn't green. It was like white and gray. Looked really, really cool.
If money was an object and you could get a vehicle that you could wrap and everything, what kind of wrap job would you have?
I don't think I would have a design so. It's funny when I play I have Need for Speed, and I'll you can customize all of the everything on the car, and I always just end up going with one solid color. I would make it as blacked out as I could possibly make it. I would redo everything. I don't want anything to shine. I want it to be as dark and black as possible.
All right.
So that's probably what I would do.
Okay, that you could do.
Yeah,
I don't here today. Get a Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and get one of those badass trucks. Wrap it.
That would be nice.
Wrap that rascal.
You got to get a nice sound system too.
Oh yeah, totally need a nice sound system. That's in my car. It's not loud enough. My ears are not bleeding when I'm hearing it. Same thing with the headphones too. I think my hearing is going, and that's probably why it's not loud enough.
Gotta be.
But I mean, I want it to be so loud. See, here's the thing that sucks about having people always at home, because Sophia's son's at home. I can't blare my music as loud as I want to. So, speaking of music, we got to take a break on the other side of this. Get you closer to noon hour. We've been talking about food. I'm hungry. I would love to have some lunch or something like that, or a charcuterie board, whichever comes first. It's the Mike O Radio Show. Mike O, Corey Cardinal in on 102.5 The Bone.
Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
It's the Mike O Radio Show.
Mike O Radio Show.
On 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis.
Live in California.
Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty.
Galaxy Fireworks Superstore announces their annual 4th of July sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get two free. Buy one, get three free on select items. Every time you buy, you get something free. The number for fireworks is 234 bang. Galaxy Fireworks will match or beat any competitor's catalogs on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Florida Avenue. Go to GalaxyFireworks.com to find a location near you. Shop early to avoid the crowds. Galaxy Fireworks, out of this world.
Kickstart your betting journey the right way on Hard Rock Bet. New customers who bet just $5 get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's right. Bet $5, get $150 in your account to use like cash on your next picks. And Hard Rock Bet is turning your weekend nights up a notch. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night after 11 p.m., you'll get a profit boost for a live table tennis bet with matches around the clock. It's Hard Rock Bet. Bet on baseball, basketball, UFC, hockey, and soon NFL. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove through a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're going to love it. Thirsty First.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
I'm not going to put away my fireworks just yet because there's another national holiday I wait for every year. And if you're not tapped in yet, you don't have to worry because McDonald's has got you. July 6th is National Fried Chicken Day, and they're throwing a party with deals you won't want to miss. It's a very special day for those of us who appreciate the crispy things in life, the crunchy, juicy, peppery things in life. And McDonald's always knows what to do for my favorite holiday. That's why I've set my alarm to get there early for a delicious crispy chicken biscuit or sweet chicken McGriddles. And if I sleep through it, I know another will eventually get me up for the peppery 3-piece McCrispy strips or 6-piece chicken McNuggets, each for just $1, only in the app. I know. It's a chicken lover's dream. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid one time, only in the app. Reward members only.
Brandon Ford's Red, White, and Blue Sale. Oh, it's big. Big inventory. Big selection. Massive discounts. Truckloads of new vehicles are arriving every day. Our biggest inventory ever. With no tariffs. Just historic low prices. New 2025 F-150 STX Super Cruise as low as $38,995. Save over $12,000 on new, loaded 2025 F-150 XLT 4x4s. Save as much as $22,000 on new 2025 F-150 Lightnings. Plus APR as low as 2.9% for 72 months. New 2025 Escapes at over $11,000 off MSRP. And new 2025 F-250 and F-350 Super Duties, including dualies, at $100 over factory invoice with a free custom spray and bed liner. It's the Red, White, and Blue Sale. Only at Brandon Ford, the largest volume Ford truck dealer in America. On Highway 60 and 301 in Tampa. And at BrandonFord.com on approved credit. No bull, no surprises, real prices.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Now, back to the Mike O Radio Show.
Looking out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit
We'll do
here
this. All right. Kids in America? But is she American? Kim
Who?
Wilde? Isn't it Kim Wilde?
I don't know who
It is.
Kim Wilde. Find out if she's American.
If not,
I only want to play songs about America by Americans.
Yeah.
I don't want no imposters today.
American Pie.
American Pie.
Yeah.
Speaking of imposters, a great show that's coming to Janice is Nirvana in a nutshell.
Yep.
And what's the Pearl Jam one?
Pearl Jam was
Not Even Flow? No?
No, not I'm Alive. I don't remember.
You're right.
Better Man. I don't know.
Kim Wilde is not American. She was born in West London.
How dare you?
Off with
You
her.
better dump all of that on
Yeah,
Isaiah.
don't let her come in and try to be friends with our country.
Right?
But St. Pete Grunge Fest going on. Go to theboneonline.com and you can find out how to score your free ticket to see that. That's on August 8th over at Janice Live.
Yeah. And then there's ticket shops, I believe, the day before because it's the day before is National Craft Beer Day.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I'm
So
pulling
it's
up the last
Elysian
one.
Beer, Dust IPA.
Still Alive.
Still Alive.
Should be banned at Pearl Jam.
Yeah, so that should be a fun night of music there at Janice.
Mm-hmm.
So get your tickets. Go to theboneonline.com. Find out how to get yours. Corey Cardinal.
Sir.
We were talking about we don't want any fake Americans here.
Get the hell out of here.
Did you hear that Billy Joe Armstrong? Are you a Green Day fan?
I mean, yes. If they're on, I will not turn their music off. I saw them once when they were here at Innings Fest a few years ago. Great show. Like I respect everything. Like I like their music. Yes, is what I'm saying.
There's some of their music I really like. There's some like when they get on their stump and start, politicking and preaching and stuff, I hate that.
I will say I hate that no matter what band it is. Like
Right.
even when Disturbed in the middle of and they hops out there and he starts doing all that nonsense. I'm like, dude, shut up and just start playing the music, man.
Shut up and sing, fat
right,
man.
Right? Like I don't. Okay, cool. Put it in your music because that's what you do. Like okay, but don't stop it. Whatever.
I think no matter what take you take on it, whether it's one for one side or one for you're pissing off half the audience.
Agreed.
Right? They want to go there and they want to see you sing all the hits.
Yeah.
But I guess he kicked. There's "Time of Your Life," that song.
Yep.
They bring up someone from the crowd to play it, and the person that they brought up started doing Wonderwall, and he kicked them off the stage.
What the hell?
Right?
Like on purpose? Or was he like just nervous, messed up, and was like, oh no, I played the wrong song?
I don't know, but they kicked him off stage and stuff, and then, on the social media comments are flooded, like, how can he do that and disrespect the band? And how can they, do that to Billy Joe Armstrong and Green Day, and it's terrible, and they took away the opportunity from another fan, which I kind of get that.
Yeah.
But why in the comments does that always have to be just like sad Sally Saps, just like bitching and moaning? The guy got up there, whether he was doing it to, to troll them or not, is just like,
That's so funny, bro.
It is kind of funny.
That is hilarious. You imagine if, like, Metallica did that, and they're like, do you know Enter Sandman? And he's like, hell yeah. And he gets up there, and he's like, anyway, this is Wonderwall.
Yeah, he would have got his ass kicked at that.
Dude, that kid would have been pummeled.
But speaking of Metallica, and Wes Borland was up dressed as James Hetfield.
Was he really? That is so cool.
And started doing some Metallica music out there leading into
That's
Limp
pretty
Bizkit
neat.
song. So that's pretty cool. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Oasis, Green Day, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's...
Take nothing away from Green Day. Very talented group of musicians.
Right.
And their writing is very good. And live, they are very, very good. I enjoyed when I saw them and stuff. But sometimes, Billy, I get a little bit full of, like, I don't want the commentary. Just, look,
Right.
you pay your money or you get your free ticket from the radio station, and you go there, and you want to enjoy a night of music. You want to forget. You know what? When you go to a concert, you want to forget about life for a while.
Exactly.
You want that 2 to 3 hours to just be like, you know what? I don't have to worry about the mortgage. I don't want to worry about any family troubles or squabbles I'm in. I don't want to worry about politics. I don't want to worry about the pressures at work. Family
None of
members. I want to go out and rock out for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're prohibiting that by getting up there and on your soapbox and preaching your nonsense.
But getting up there and doing Wonderwall, I don't know. I probably would have booed the guy.
I would have.
I probably would have laughed at first. And if he kicked the guy off the stage, I don't think he physically accosted the guy. I didn't see that.
That's what I was going to say. If he didn't grab him by the neck of his shirt and by his belt and then just heave him out into the crowd, I don't, because that's the only way to get rid of that man.
Or you bring that guy up to troll it because Oasis is in the news. They're kicking off their tour and stuff like that. And you do something like that, and then you break into your song. I can see that too.
If that had been like, that would have been cool if they had have like planned that ahead. Where if like
Right.
they done that and then all of a sudden the whole band breaks out into Wonderwall, like that would have been cool. But I guarantee that kid was definitely like, I'm just going to troll the hell out of these people. I'm going to play Wonderwall.
Yeah, funny.
Either that, or like I said, he got super nervous and was like, "Uh-oh, this is the only song I can really like come out of my hands right now," and it ends up being Wonderwall.
Out of all the times you've been on air or anywhere in front, like you've done stage announcements before,
Yeah.
have you ever froze and just forgot about what you were supposed to say or going to say or anything?
Yes. Even though literally I have the script right in front of me, I have definitely froze, and I try to like not necessarily only read the script, but like I don't know. Like there's been definitely times that I've frozen. There's also been times that I've said the wrong thing. Like
Yeah.
back when barbecue with 97X barbecue was a thing, I was making a stage announcement for that, and I accidentally said 97X next big thing.
Oh,
and I mean nobody said anything, nobody whatever. The only reason I found out was one of my friends was there and posted, and I was watching the story, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I rewatched it, and I go, "Oh my god!" And I just at that point I started getting all nervous and worried, but it happens. It happens. It's live, people.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just the whole thing when you're out in front of a group of people or talking on the radio. I remember before I ever stepped behind a microphone and spoke, I was always like, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? Is it going to resonate? Is it going to keep people listening or what have you? And I love when we talk to the people on our music stations, like, man, I've got a long day ahead of me. I gotta do the show, and I gotta prep, and I gotta you talk for 20 seconds.
I got
What are you gonna talk about?
I got to voice track 12 spots.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Enjoy the next 5 minutes of work, buddy.
Yeah, come here and talk for 14 to 18 minutes at a time, sometimes 25 minutes.
I will say, having come from the music station, having come from being on air at 97X, and having to either cram what I'm going to say into a 0 spot or a 3-second intro, or having the luxury of a 97-second intro or whatever the hell it ends up being, I will say it is kind of difficult when you have to cram all of your information into 13 seconds. But there are ways to do it. You can still get around it and still do whatever you got to do.
I got in trouble once when I was over at 98 Rock, and I was doing overnights, on Saturday and the Sunday morning, just for fun, just because something to do, right? And I did it live. There wasn't voice track at the time. It was one of those where it was a cold intro, and I stopped the song 5 seconds into it. I said, all right, I got to read this liner, and I'm going to read it right now, and I'm going to start the song back up. Our PD went nuclear.
That is so
Don't
funny.
ever. The music is the star. I go, it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm getting the people coming home from the Dollhouse and all the other places. I got in so much trouble. He goes, you do that again, you're never on the air. Like, okay.
I used to troll while I was on 97X. Oh my gosh, we did. Because the biggest thing growing up was Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy. Like those two
same band,
yet
different.
So we did a double X weekend one time. And it was a Panic at the Disco song, and I swapped the second song out for Fall Out Boy, and I did it all weekend while I was on air.
No way.
Every single time one of those came on, I played the other one just to see if anybody would say anything, and nobody came to me. Like I saw some tweets and they were hilarious, but and I even mentioned it because I think I called it out at one point, but yeah, nobody said anything to me. Nobody reached out and was like, hey, you need to stop doing this. I was just like, hey, this is something fun that I want to do.
Was Shark PD then, or was it?
I think it was Dan.
Dan was. I keep forgetting Dan was PD of 97.
Because I was on 97X when Dan was PD, and then I was on 90. Then it was Jenna at that point, and I was on air for both of them while both of them were on PD. I just can't remember which one it was. I feel like that was back when Dan was on air. But
who's that promo guy who used to be on air? He Griffin.
Yeah, I liked Griffin. Griffin was really cool.
Has anyone heard from him at all?
No. When I found out that he got let go, I texted him. I think he might have replied, and that was the last time I ever talked to him. So I know Christina was good friends with him for a little while.
Yeah, Griff was one of those guys I hired. He was a good dude.
Yeah.
But then they let him go, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess you get to that point to where I'm on air. I don't want to ever go back to promotions, but he was a good promo guy.
I like going back and doing promotions every once in a while. So, yeah, it's not bad. I looking back at it, I really feel like it was when Dan was PD because I didn't really report to him. I was always sending everything that I did to Danielle, and Danielle was like my go-between. So, and I don't think I ever sent that to her.
Danielle McBroom?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's the one who was like, hey, you should put it was however many years ago this weekend. It was 4th of July weekend that I did my first on-air break over at 97X.
What year was that?
It must have been 2014.
Oh, really?
14 or 15.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I started in 2013. I started
Really?
in September of 2013.
To me, it seems like you've been here forever.
And then she reached out because there was a couple openings for board ops. And that was back when they were doing, You Control the Music, voting and all that stuff. And at 97X had to have somebody in 24/7 because, the next song wasn't loaded in. We had to manually load everything in. So me and Stutzman were the two that got board op opportunities. And then at on air, she came to me one day and she was like, "Hey, you should come in early and you should put a demo together." I've been talking to Dan, and I was like, "Okay, cool." So I put something together and sent it to her, and she was like, "Hey, just so you know, there's going to be a lot of back and forth. It's going to be it'll probably be a while before you go on. You've got to kind of to get used to it or whatever." She was at lunch with Dan, and she was like, "I need you to listen to this. Let's listen to it together." And listen to it, and he was like, if he changes this one thing, he can go on air this weekend.
Which you have to change?
I don't even remember. It might have been my cadence or it might have been whatever, but she was like, change this one thing and do this. And she's like, and then I was on air that weekend or the next weekend or boom, it was ready to go. So that was dope. I owe a lot of what I have here to Danielle. So shout out to
the rest of the sister. Danielle also plays another part in your development. We'll talk about that next. It's the Mike O Radio Show. Mike O, Corey Cardinal, live from Jerry Holmes Dodge Jeep Ram over on Dale Mabry in Tampa. We're here till 3. Come see us. 102.5 The Bone.
Mike-O Radio Show.
Mike-O Radio Show.
On 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta Show today?
And then she moves to Florida and joins a radio show.
Next thing you know, she's dating black dudes.
Yeah.
Wearing VR headsets.
Yeah.
I don't wear them.
She moves away to the other side of the country.
Trying to get Ashley and Blaine in a 4-way 4G.
It's not.
Finds a bunch of jerks that work on the radio.
Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of jerks.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
July 4th weekend is the best time to buy at Cherry Elm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, and Tampa. Join 102.5 The Bone and the Mike-O Show live Friday, 11 to 3 and Saturday, noon to 3 p.m. Enter to win a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Sport and get the best deals of the year. Go to theboneonline.com for details.
When it really matters, choose Farah & Farah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You know, the heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Superheat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, don't wait. Call Superheat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Superheat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Galaxy Fireworks Superstore announces their annual 4th of July sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get two free. Buy one, get three free on select items. Every time you buy, you get something free. The number for fireworks is 234 bang. Galaxy Fireworks will match or beat any competitor's catalogs on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Florida Avenue. Go to GalaxyFireworks.com to find a location near you. Shop early to avoid the crowds. Galaxy Fireworks, out of this world.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob? What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
The pouch that's sweeping the nation. John Senning here for Tiza Energy. If you've been sleeping under a rock, you might not know about the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. If you're trying to stop vaping, dipping, smoking, you got a jaw full of chaw all the time, leave it in the past and go with Tiza. This pouch is filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine that are going to have you focused and alert all day. I love popping in a Bangin' Black Cherry right before the show. It gives me that focused energy I'm really craving. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store and check out the store locator. Tiza now available in Walmarts across the state, as well as 7-Elevens, Liquor Depot locations, and much more. You can even stock up on Amazon. Subscribe and save so you got a box of Tiza at your door every single week. Tiza Energy, why spit when you can swallow?
Our huge 4th of July celebration is on at every Crown Automotive dealership with star-spangled savings on the new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV you need. We're loaded with inventory, but these very special Independence Day offers are good through July 4th only. That means you only have today to save like never before. Hurry to our huge 4th of July sale and let freedom at the Crown Automotive dealership of your choice. The better way to buy and service.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we make mattress shopping easy. We offer our lowest and best price to everyone, every day, so you can shop when you're ready. We show you exactly what's inside of our mattresses so you can see and feel the quality for yourself to ensure you're getting the best value. And we offer a no-pressure shopping experience. Our team is here to help you find the best mattress for you. It's that easy. Visit an OMF location today to see the original Mattress Factory difference for yourself.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go? I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21. 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here comes King Kong. Ain't got on me. Mike-O Radio Show.
Now, it's the Mike-O Radio Show.
All systems go.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody be served like California.
Now, this song's American. I don't mind saying that. Matter of fact, this song was voted the top American song out of all the top, out of all the American patriotic songs mentioned in the United States, Surfing USA, by that great American band, the Beach Boys.
R.I.P. to, what was his name?
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Not Mike Love is still alive.
Okay, well, sorry.
We are live from Jerry Ulm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right here on Dale Mabry. I want to say, what is that, Columbus? The Spruce.
Yeah. Spruce, what?
Spruce. We are live here till 3 o'clock today. Come on by. You can register to win a VIP room for Summer Beach Bash, which is 2 weeks away from today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so come on down, see us. We got our sister stage, The Vibe, The Eagle, Magic out here along with The Bone. We're here till 3 o'clock. We just had Galvin eat your heart out.
Right.
Jeff, the general manager at Olive Garden, just dropped by a delicious bag of food. There are breadsticks, Alfredo sauce.
So much happening.
There's like pasta. He even brought plates.
Yeah.
Feel how hot the bread is, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Warm bread, you're not going to let that go to waste. So thank you, Jeff, for stopping by and being part of Bone Fam. Appreciate it. He goes, the only station I listen to. Damn right, it should be.
Right? He's like, I heard you guys talking about how hungry you were. Here's some lunch.
Olive Garden. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So what do? I take the picture of the guy and send it right to Galvin.
Of course.
Big fan, he says. Galvin Garden.
Dude, I love me. It's funny. I love Olive Garden, but my son, who's the only person I go out to eat with now, he does not like Olive Garden. He's like, all it is pasta. And I go, yeah, and soup and salad and breadsticks.
Yeah.
He's like, but I'm not going to eat just that. And I go, dude, do you not realize that was lunch at one point?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was their special. And I'm really considering just disowning him at this point.
Do they still have the Olive Garden that's on Park and 19?
Park
and 19, right by the mall?
Yes. I
used to
feel
go,
like it.
Back in the day, we used to go there quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, just past there. Yeah, there definitely was.
Get
that
soup
one.
and salad and breadsticks for lunch.
Oh, we went over there the other day, a couple months ago, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Olive Garden. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thanks for listening.
I don't know if that fits in my diet, though, bro.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, yeah. But Beach Bash is 2 weeks away. Do you think you're going to have like any type of abish by then?
I mean, I already have abs. I just need
go ahead
to
and brag.
I
Go
just
ahead.
need to get rid of the fat that's on top of it.
I got a keg instead of a 6-pack.
No, like it's funny. Even though like I've never worked out, like I've always, and even though like I've been on my even when I was on my heaviest, like I was still felt like I was sort of in shape. But now, like I cut a whole bunch of weight out of nowhere. I just started eating properly and drinking right. Got with Danielle, who owns over what is it? Elevate. Elevate St. Pete. She owns that place, and she was like, "Yeah, let's get in. Let's get you trained. Let's get you, these introductory classes taken care of." So that's what I did. I did the first 2. I have a 3rd introductory class on Monday, and then, as she put it, I'm released into the wild, and I will go from there.
So what are these introductory classes like?
So it's not like a normal. It's not like a Gold's Gym or a whatever gym, like with all the machines or whatever. Like it has. It's lifting, it's deadlifts, it's all that, like proper weight training and proper stances and all that stuff. So that's what the first introductory classes were showing me how to do them, showing me the proper stance, the proper way to hold, the proper way to lift, the proper way to have my back. So that way when I start doing it in the classes, I'm not slowing everybody down, but I'm also not hurting myself.
Are you doing box jumps or anything like that?
Yeah, like that. So that was day 2 of it. Whatever it was included. It was box jumps. It was the squat and throw the ball.
You throw the big ball up there.
There was that. That was the workout at the end. But before then, it was teaching me how to do the deadlifts and how to do all that stuff properly.
Just to make sure you're doing with that stuff, especially that you haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
That proper form.
Yep,
because,
and that's exactly
the
what it
easiest
was.
way to just like. Put it this way, we can't afford for the next 2 weeks for anything to happen to you because we need you for Summer Beach Bash.
I'm just sore. Like I started running before, but I was like, running isn't really going to, like, it's going to help me cut all the weight that I want, but it's not going to.
You're not running in those shoes, are you?
No, absolutely
those
not.
Are not running shoes.
No, these are my everyday. I'm just walking around shoes. No, I have actual running shoes, and I have insoles, and I was taking it serious because I don't want to hurt myself. So, but running isn't going to build muscle. Isn't going to do what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I've been talking to her about it for a while. It's just our schedules weren't really lining up, and then finally I was just like, hey, I have this, next couple of weeks. Here's my schedule, and we finally figured it out. So
yeah.
I officially start next week.
Okay.
So.
Well, are you looking at tone? Are you looking at bulk? You're looking at cut?
Tone, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, like I definitely want to put on some muscle as well. I don't want to get super yoked. But I want it to look like I actually work out.
Is this the start of your bodybuilding career?
I guess. No, I'm not going to be a bodybuilder.
No?
No, because I got a tan, and I don't want to go to a tanning booth for that. Are you kidding me? You can hit me with a bronzer if you need to, but that's about it.
Oh, my. Are you going to go shirtless at the Bone Summer Beach Bash?
I will have my shirt off at some point in the bone. Yeah, absolutely.
In the pool area?
Yeah, like I'm going to, I was planning on, I reached out to, shout out to Moose. I reached out to Moose to get a couple shirts taken care of, but I guess we might be getting something else done on the side or whatever. But I was talking to Cernak, and him and I are going to get a couple different shirts. I was looking for sleeveless shirts anyway, and maybe some tank tops. And I'm going to be in the pool, so I'm going to take my shirt off. So, and by that time I'll be eating.
Melanie.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys? I was listening to you on y'all completely botched Grunge Fest, so I came here to give you the correct information on it. So it's a funny story how it came up. Elysian Brewing was born in Seattle,
right?
Where kind of grunge was born, and they came to us and said, what can we do that's cool that'll put the brand in front of people? And we came up with Grunge Fest at Janus. It's a free show, and it's 3 tribute bands. So it's Nirvana. Sorry.
Nirvana. Tribute to Nirvana.
Tribute to Nirvana. And Still Alive, which is Alice in Chains, and then In a Nutshell.
In
a Nutshell.
That's Alice.
Which is Alice in Chains, and then a tribute to Pearl Jam. So
that's what we couldn't. What was the tribute name for Pearl Jam? Though?
Still Alive.
Still Alive.
Okay.
Still Alive.
So how do they get their tickets? You got to go up to a bartender.
Yep, there's going to be bars where you can go to, and those should be listed online on the Bone, or listen to John Sending. He'll start talking about it next week. But it's a free show, first come, first serve, but you have to have a ticket. And then the day before is National IPA Day.
That's what it was. I saw it afterwards. Like, I said crap beer
day. So we got 75% of it.
Yeah.
75%. Then we got the minor details.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not raining and you guys are inside.
I wanted to be outside, and we're inside with the AC and stuff. So
I made the executive decision because I was looking at the radar, and I was like, it would make more sense if we just were in here rather than in the middle of a break have to pick up and bring everything in here. So
I know you weren't listening yesterday. No offense. taken by it. But we were totally propping you up yesterday.
You were?
Yeah, because we were telling the audience that without you, we don't have these events. We don't have tailgates.
Yep.
We don't have Bone Summer Beach Bash.
Basically, we were like...
We don't have St. Pete Grunge Fest.
Yeah.
We don't have the Stella Best Wings in the Bay. We don't have any of that stuff.
If you go out...
Christmas bar crawls.
And you have fun, it's because Melanie was behind it.
Oh, that's
I said that you go ahead and you get this big, giant pile of money and go like, hey, what can we do with this?
Yep.
And we come up with all these great things that you give us the opportunities to do with the listeners.
Well, Beach Bash is the dream. So once I check that off, I can start the clock to retirement.
Oh,
and I'll
man.
have to figure it out.
Oh, no.
You think you're getting out of here alive? No way.
Oh, my goodness. How beautiful is that American flag outside?
It's gorgeous.
I was trying to take a nice photo of it. I wish it was a little more windy, so that way it would be out
when
there.
It's windy and sunny, because I don't live. I drive by here all the time. That is probably the most gorgeous flag in Tampa.
It's humongous.
It is huge, huge, huge.
Yeah.
This place is busy
Nice.
for
Busy.
4th of July.
They're wrapping vehicles over here right in front of us and putting tents on it. They got great Ram trucks. They got
You
Jeeps.
can win a Ram truck here.
Really?
Yeah,
How do
they're
you do
giving
that?
one away. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
you
go
gotta come
register.
in. Yeah, you got to come in and register to win. They're giving away a Ram truck. They're giving away Yeti coolers.
I need a vehicle.
You need a vehicle. We're a jury-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right on Dale Mabry.
Uh-huh.
I keep going right across from Dave's Hot Chicken. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah,
That place is good.
Yeah.
That stuff, you want to drop weight, eat some Dave's Hot Chicken because that'll go right through you.
Listen, I will eat Dave's Hot Chicken if I gotta. It's good. It's so delicious.
We had food dropped off. We're talking about how hungry we are, and Olive Garden just comes by with a boatload of food.
He's like,
That was awesome.
here's your lunch.
So there's at least one person listening.
Right.
Fantastic. We got that going for us.
It was probably, it was probably the night shift last night. Left the radio on, and that guy walked in. He was like, "Oh crap! All right, let me bring them."
I tell you, for the service industry, without the people in the kitchen,
Right?
I mean, they're the ones listening to the phone.
They are the real bosses of the of the restaurant too.
Our listeners are the best. Sold out the Sky Beach Resort. Sky Beach Resort sold that out. Whatever.
You guys, I mean,
We're giving Melanie a coronary.
Sky
Beach Resort. Yes.
Well,
Melanie,
it's sold out.
Yeah.
I think in a
Like-
day.
Yeah, it
2
was.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days.
We
It's going to be awesome, but if you don't have a room, still
still
come
come
out.
out,
It's
yeah.
free to everybody.
Yep.
Normally, they pay. You have to pay for a day pass, but it's free for everyone. We got some really cool things planned, cool surprise giveaways, stuff you all don't even know about.
I'm
hiding it
so
from
looking
everyone.
forward to it. Like I know it's going to be a lot of work, and there's going to be a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we have to take care of, and it will be exhausting at points. But it's going to be such a fun weekend. Like I'm so looking forward to being there all weekend.
So what are we going to do next year? For it.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's get through this one first, man. Come on.
I could win a lotto ticket and be gone. I mean,
Take
that's
us
what I'm
with you.
hoping for.
So-
you all pop up. If I win the lottery, I have a feeling the two of you aren't going to
Sky
be here
Beach
either.
Resort, though. I mean,
man.
tell us a story. So you've been talking about this for almost a year. So you saw it last year right after the hurricane and stuff. Tell us about
We
it.
did. So Allie, someone that we worked with when we did Mike Calta's 50th birthday at Postcard Inn, she moved to this resort and she told me to come out and see it. And transparently, when I pulled up, I was like, I don't think we're going to be doing an event here. And they were in the middle of remodeling it. And when you walk, when you finally walk in and you see this is not the normal lipstick on a pig kind of remodel. They have pumped millions of dollars into this place, and it is just gorgeous. All the rooms are redone, 2 huge pools, pickleball courts, volleyball courts, huge stage for live music. You can come by boat. They have docks.
That's what I'm looking forward to see who's going to show up with their boat and just party out on their boat.
Patrick Smith will.
Oh, of course,
Patrick Smith.
yeah.
Chuck. I was going to see Chuck or Bob Murray.
There
Those
you
guys
go.
have
Right.
boats.
There's still some boat slips available, still,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep. If you go to the website, I think there's a special link to reserve your boat slip.
Yeah.
It's a separate link, but it's definitely going to be a party, and we're going to be tired, but it's going to be fun.
We'll sleep on Monday.
Any bets on how many fights me and Mike are going to get into that weekend?
You
Not
and me, or
not
you?
you?
Oh,
Me
the
and
other night?
Calta.
Zero.
Zero?
Everybody's looking forward to this, Mel.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is. I mean, Sky Beach Resort looks like a fantastic place. The thing for me, I mean, this is the part where I just get nerdy, is just like when you step out on the beach and we're out from everything and you see the Skyway just over there like that, it's going to be fantastic.
Pictures are going to be awesome. We have cool band on Friday night. Pitbull Toddler Saturday night.
Matt and Zach on Friday night. Got the pig roast Friday night. And the only way into the pig roast, you got to have a room. So if you don't have a room.
But that's okay.
the
Their
part.
restaurant's open.
Yeah.
They have an awesome restaurant there.
Plenty
bars.
of neutral, Bud Light. Yeah.
Everything.
Elysian, Cut Water.
Cut Water.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the other things yet or no?
No, those
Okay.
are surprises.
All right,
Come on, man.
I want to see, that's the one
You're like
thing.
a little kid on Christmas. Like you want to open up all your presents before
Here's
it even
the
happens.
That's why there's big surprises I didn't
Yeah.
tell you guys because you can't control yourself.
But that's not true because there's so many things, whether it's a concert, whether it's special events, whether it's things we do, that we all know
That
and
is
we don't
true.
blur it out. We keep good
That
secrets.
is true.
That's true. When a concert announcement is coming, I have to say you keep that one. You keep those quiet.
Oh, there's times I want to blurt it out like a 9-year-old child, but I won't. It's
Yep.
just because it's fine. I mean, it's one, trust from the promoters, but also two, their sponsors and stuff. You don't want to do anything to piss them off. So
Yeah, little surprise and delight prizes we're going to be giving to everybody that you guys don't know about yet.
So cool.
So it's going to be
fantastic.
It's going to be a good time.
I also
It's only
look
2 weeks away from today.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right, because we've been talking about this, and it's always like, that's so far away. And then you get into a month away, like, it's getting here. Now it's 2 weeks away. And it's the 2 weeks leading up to any event. That's when it goes by like that.
Yep.
It goes really quick.
Did you guys get a bunch of shipments this week of stuff?
We did, yeah.
Did you open them?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Like
My name wasn't on it.
Anytime that we've gotten any of them, I've just brought them over to you because once again, I didn't know if you had to, like, if you had a certain vision for them or whatever, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to mess with any of that. So I saw a whole bunch of them. I think there's some in the lobby. So when I get there on Monday, I'll grab them all.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to take that stuff.
Looks so yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to the broadcast too because we're gonna like,
Do you
everybody's.
think we're really going to have time to broadcast?
Well,
we're gonna be running like around
we're gonna have
with our head cut off.
to. We're going to have to hold down for the most part
for 3 hours on Saturday.
Yeah, but everybody has said that they're going to join us. JoJo said she'll join us. Monica's mentioned she's going to join us. I'm sure Gareth. We can grab Sinning. Like we could grab pretty much anybody and have them hop on for a break.
Yeah,
so
it'll be fine.
It'll be really really cool.
Poor JoJo. I think her job's going to be to wrangle everybody and make sure that they're where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
JoJo's having fun this week, so she can
Put her to work when she gets
Yeah,
back.
she'll have to work when she
Yeah, I
gets
think, did I see wherever they're at, Boys to Men was there?
Yeah, New Kids on the Block. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Right? I was about to say
I
that.
got to travel in different circles, man.
Man.
That's all right. We do all right. We got to take a break on the other side of this. We're going to talk about more 4th of July shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That Joey Chestnut thing, the 186 Twinkies in 6 minutes.
Dude,
that's amazing.
That's hurting my stomach just listening to that.
I don't think I've had 186 Twinkies in my lifetime.
That's so much sugar and just
Would you rather do hot dogs or Twinkies?
That was only 76 hot dogs. So I
yeah,
mean, that's
but
like,
would you just rather do hot dogs or
Hot
Twinkies?
dogs. What if you did both?
I think hot
Yeah,
dogs.
right?
I think
What if you
that
took
all
the
that
hot dog,
sugar-
shoved it right through
Ew,
the
I knew you were
Twinkie
going to
and
say
ate
that. I knew you were going to say that. Oh.
It's a
Get
Michael
outta
Radio
here.
Show. Michael, Corey Cardinal, special guest Melly Martin. 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike O
Radio Show
on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Pretty good, huh?
Real, raw radio. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Hey, chill seekers, I've got something mind-blowing for you, and it's the Kava Social Club. If you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out on the Kava and Kratom drinks. They are delicious. It's time to forget the stereotypes. These smooth, flavorful blends are perfect for unwinding after a long day. Trust me, your taste buds and your stress levels will thank you. If you're ready to elevate your chill, head to the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton, where good vibes and great people meet. Check them out on all your social medias at Kava Social Club.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox personalized maintenance plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
Galaxy Fireworks Superstore announces their annual 4th of July sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get two free. Buy one, get three free on select items. Every time you buy, you get something free. The number for fireworks is 234 BANG. Galaxy Fireworks will match or beat any competitor's catalogs on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Florida Avenue. Go to GalaxyFireworks.com to find a location near you. Shop early to avoid the crowds. Galaxy Fireworks, out of this world.
There's a very good chance that the weather's not going to be great on July 4th, so head indoors to Pin Chasers, where you can buy one game and bowl one game for free all day, all night on July 4th. Go to pinchasers.net to reserve your lane and check out other nightly specials. Bowl one game, get one game for free at Pin Chasers all day on July 4th.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
This is Greg Truzinski of the Original Mattress Factory. People often ask me why our mattresses last so long. The answer is simple. We build them right. Not only are OMF mattresses durable, they give you peace of mind from day one. When you invest in a mattress from OMF, you're investing in better sleep tonight and smart savings for years to come. No more frequent replacements, no more wasted time shopping. To learn more about the true value of durability, visit originalmattress.com and read our latest blog on getting the most from your mattress investment.
Think you're not the suing type, but you aren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Caltasea.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike O Radio Show.
They come from the cities and they come from the smaller towns. And beat up cars with guitars and drummers go crack, boom, bam.
It is the Mike O Radio Show live. Jerry Hall will be here till 3 o'clock today. Come by, lots of prizes to win, including a VIP to the Bone Summer Beach Bash. Yeehaw! 2 weeks from today, dude. Are you going to be pickled the whole weekend?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'm probably cruise mode will be activated.
That is it. We're kind of like halfway to the cruise at this point, right? Or probably more.
I mean, we're not halfway to the
August,
cruise.
September, October, November, December, January, February, March.
We're 3 months post cruise.
8 months. So we're 8 months from the cruise.
Yeah. So, but no, like I'm not going to be sloshed, but I definitely will be drinking. and I will be enjoying myself. So I cannot wait. It's going to be great. So
yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And you know what? The best thing about it is not so much the things that we're going to be doing as much as who we're going to be doing it with. That's the thing that's fun. Like when we do the tailgates and we do the bar crawls and stuff and we do the cruise, it's like our listeners are like the best damn listeners anywhere, bar none.
Yes. And so on the cruise, yeah, it's cool because we're hanging out with all the listeners. We're hanging out with all of us. Like it's a great time. But not everybody gets to go to the cruise. So for this, it's going to be all of our friends that we work with, plus all of our friends that listen, plus everybody else that wants to join. Like it's going to be such a great time, and everybody there I feel like is going to have a blast. So.
Yeah. So mark it down. If you don't have a room, you can still come out and party with us.
Uber out there, be responsible. Uber out there, enjoy your day, and then basically Monica was trying to equate it. She was like, treat it like a beach day, like how you would treat a beach day. Hey, I'm gonna go hang out all day at the beach. I'm a Uber out there. I'm a day drink as much as I can. I'm gonna Uber back home and be cool. So, or, find somebody out there that has a room and be like, yo, let's shack up tonight.
Or you just park your car over at the Skyway and just like swim on over.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Make sure you do, the low end, not the high end. Let's do that. Man, that's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So that, and then St. Pete Grunge Fest, thanks for that. Sky Beach Resort is just going to be amazing. But St. Pete Grunge Fest with Space Dust IPA, sponsored Nirvana, tribute to Nirvana. Still Alive, Pearl Jam. And then in a nutshell, Alice in Chains. Out of those three bands, do you have like a pecking order, 1, 2, 3?
Out of those three, I feel like, man, Alice in Chains and I would say Pearl Jam is probably one, and then Alice in Chains is definitely a close second, and then Nirvana.
So interesting. Pearl Jam, the original Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains, the original, both played at Janice Live.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I didn't see Pearl Jam there, but I did see Alice. So that was cool.
That's neat.
I've seen Pearl Jam live. I've seen Alice Chain. Never saw Nirvana.
I missed the chance. Pearl Jam, when they played Amelie years ago, I had the chance. Joel reached out and he was like, hey, we have extra tickets. Are you coming out tonight? And I go, oh, no, I'm good. And he's like, are you sure? We have. I think he was down in the pit too. And I was like, and at first, it's my same thing where I'm like, I know a few songs, but I don't know enough to where I would enjoy the whole night, so maybe I shouldn't go. And I kind of sat on it for a little while, and finally I was like, I'm good. I don't want to go. And he was like, all right, cool. And then that night, literally everybody on my timeline was posting, and I was like, I know this song and this song. And I don't even know this song, but it looks so cool. And that's the one concert that, or one of the many concerts that I've kicked myself in the ass for and go, God, I wish I would have just said, yeah, I'm going.
So Nirvana played Lakeland right after they came out. They played the old Lakeland Civic Center. And our program director at the station he was just like very weird with we would get tickets from the label.
Right.
And he was like, oh, he had his favorites who he would pick. And he started dating a sales girl. And so instead of giving it to the staff, so he could look into her, he took her instead.
Yeah.
So I missed Nirvana at that. I would have went, but look, I mean, they changed music. I mean, say what you will, but like that whole era between Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains, it changed the scope of music forever.
I wasn't going to concerts in the 90s, so I wouldn't have.
Too young.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen
7, 8
them.
years old.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen them if what had happened hadn't have happened and they had continued. I might have eventually have seen them if they came around. But
and I think in my opinion, that's the reason why. Like as far as concerts now, there's like you don't get to see. I mean, Pearl Jam's very particular about when they'll go out and how often they'll go out. Obviously, you're not going to see the full lineup of Alice in Chains anymore.
Yeah,
you're right. Jerry Cantrell's playing Janice.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's playing a show there. But obviously, Nirvana, you're never going to see. It was cool when they did the SNL 50, and Post Malone got up there with Dave Grohl,
right,
and Kurt Novoselic, and did Smells Like Teen Spirit. You're never going to see that again, though.
No.
I mean, all the times I've seen Foo Fighters, they've never done Smells Like Teen. I don't even think in the 4 or 5 times I don't think they even done a Nirvana song.
That's crazy.
I could be wrong.
I have never seen Foo Fighters. That's a band that I definitely would love to see.
So now they're talking about who the drummer is,
right?
That can replace what's the name? Freese? John Freese.
Yeah.
But they were talking about, is it going to be Taylor Hawkins' son, or is it going to be their original drummer? Galvin was talking about it yesterday with Mike, or the day before with Mike and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to go. They got new music that just dropped this week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't even realize.
So, and that's the whole thing. Like, there's like a 20-year swath that is like disappeared as far as like concert stuff that you're not going to be able to see anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's left. I mean, like for the most part, like, we had such a glut with AC/DC and Metallica. There's a few shows at the Amp that are like right up in our wheelhouse, but then after that, like, there's nothing in the fall or the winter next year yet.
No. There's, I mean, every once in a while a show will pop up and it sparks my interest, but for the most part, I don't really have anything. I haven't really seen anything coming around that I'm really, really gung-ho about.
Yeah, Emily's got Stevie Nicks, which sold out in a heartbeat. A lot of people want to go see that show. We don't have tickets for it, so don't bother me.
But, I mean, you can come out here and scan a QR code. And
you can.
Get a chance to win.
Brian Adams is coming with Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I can't think of a rock show that's coming that's like, Blink-182 is coming. It's the annual thing with them.
Yeah.
Mike Hem is sold out, but I'm really not a Mike Hem fan. But, good for them. They sold out Ray J.
I saw Blink a couple years ago when they came through. I feel like Mike Hem would be another one where I'm like, I should probably go. Like, I wasn't a humongous, like, I had their albums or whatever. Like, I like their songs. So, but it's going to be another one where I'm like, I don't know this one. I don't know this one. I don't know. Ooh, I love this one. I don't know this one. So I'm just going to be standing there pretty much the entire
if you want
night.
tickets, let me know sooner versus later.
All right.
And 21 Pilots is coming. I've seen them 3 times already. I don't think I need to see them again. They're a fantastic band,
Who?
but 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, I'm
good.
Yeah, I mean,
good.
I would, because they put on a good show as
They
well.
do.
They put on a good stage show. So if you're not seeing their same show on their same tour, it's good. But this one's going to be a new thing. So
is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know what it's called, Breach or something. I know they're very theatrical when they do their releases and their musics and all that other stuff. Like, whatever they're doing, it's obviously going to be something completely different than what they did last time. That they were.
So
around.
the last time we saw them, they played Next Big Thing. So they had a full band. And then the 2 times I saw them before, they were opposite ends of the album they had before that. I can't recall the name, but it was just the 2 of them.
Right.
One time they had that guy, Good Morning, what the hell is his name? The guy
Max
from
Frost.
Austin. Max Frost.
Dude, I love that guy.
Who was phenomenal
Yeah.
by himself. And then the second time, I don't know who was with him.
From what I heard, I guess now the new incarnation of 21 Pilots when they tour is that whole band, because
No, I heard it's just the 2 of them on this.
oh, this one that's
could
pretty
be
cool.
wrong.
Then I love. Maybe they were just saying on that stretch it was a whole ass band, but yeah, that's when it's just them. It is so cool. And dude, Josh, I think it's Josh Dunn is the drummer. Dude, he wails the hell out of those things.
Oh no, it's a total. Trust me, it's a total appreciation for. But I've seen it 3 times, and I'm good there.
Yeah.
So, but that last I can't recall the name of the album. Where it was the 2 of them? It was at Amelie, and they had a burning car and the whole bit. And
there was some sort of yellow or whatever.
Yeah, yellow.
Yeah,
bunch of caution tape and stuff like that.
Not Blurry Face, but something.
Blurry Face. I think it was before that.
Yeah, I don't. They're like I said, they're very like.
What are their fans called? Their fans have a name.
I don't know,
like the Phantoms or something like that.
The aircraft controllers.
No. Their fans have. There's a name called for 21 Pilots fans.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
They refer to themselves as something. All I know, they line up at like 4:00 in the morning to get in for the GA and stuff.
Hardcore.
That pit's going to be nuts.
Hardcore.
Good luck out there, Rich Straw.
Oh yeah. Good luck, man.
that weekend there, buddy. Oh man. Speaking of shows, and they haven't announced the lineup, and they won't for a while.
Right.
They are ready. We have it on theboneonline.com. You can win tickets or enter to win tickets for a 4-day GA for Welcome to Rockville. May 7th through 10th, which is smart. I think they got away from Mother's Day weekend this year.
Good idea. Yeah, because that was definitely not hindering a lot, but I remember a few people or a few of our listeners were like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was Mother's Day weekend. I can't go out there."
Right.
So, although one of them was like, "I want to go there. I want to rock out on my Mother's Day weekend."
Take Mom with you.
Yeah. So,
have you ever been to a concert with your mom?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing within recent memory.
Has she gone anything recently? I know I gave her tickets, the Styx one year or something like that?
Yeah.
Foreigner? No.
I think she went to Metallica.
No, she did not.
I swear to God.
Your mom went to Metallica?
Yeah, she did.
Really?
Yeah, because her friend likes Metallica, and her friend's husband was like, "I'm not going to Metallica with you. Absolutely not. That's not my crowd." So she asked my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
My mom, who's going to be 80 in November, when I told her, she goes, so what are you doing this weekend? You know, my mom, if you were to talk to my mother, she hasn't lost her New York accent. And she's completely Italian, but she sounds like one of a Jewish mom would. Right. She gives you that Jewish guilt, even though she's like not Jewish at all. And she's like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to go see Metallica. She goes, oh, I like them. I go, Ma, you don't know a damn thing they say. She goes, yeah, I do. They do that hard thing with the Sandman. I go, get out. How do you know this?
The hard thing with the Sandman.
She goes, yeah. She goes, get me your shirt. I go, Ma, what are you going to do at a Metallica? She goes, I'll wear it. I go, no, you won't. So I didn't get her a shirt.
Oh, you didn't get your mom a shirt?
No, there's
Come
no
on.
way. When I go down there next time, I'll just go to Hot Topic and buy a Metallica shirt and go like, hey, I got this for you. She'll never know.
Thanks, sweetie. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The Sandman.
The hard thing with the Sandman. Yeah, I like that song.
Oh,
I mean,
my
granted, that
gosh.
song is, 36, 35 years old, so I
Yeah.
could see, when she was like 35 years ago, she was 45.
Yeah.
So it's coincidental. I doubt it, though.
Imagine she just rocks. She's just rocking out.
Yeah. But I remember growing up, we used to, Saturday morning chores for what we had at the time, like a stereo, like one of those cabinetry stereos. She would have music playing. It was always older rock and stuff, so she was into it.
Man.
But yeah, every once in a while she would, I forget what song, she used to love Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner. I remember that growing up. And she used to do a little dance to it. I go, you're insane.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Man,
My mom.
Your mom sounds fun.
She is. She's I hope she makes it to her 80th birthday. I saw her last week. She didn't look too good.
Oh, man.
But, yeah. My dad, on the other hand, he's still rocking along. He turned 82. So you are blessed if you have one or both of your parents in your life and you're over the age of 35 or 40. You consider yourself lucky and blessed. There's going to be a time when I call them every day. Just because, and I get I'll save their voicemail messages now because you never know.
That I could, I feel where you're coming from, yeah.
There was a couple months ago where I swear she wasn't going to make it to my birthday.
Oof.
She was in really bad shape, and man, she's a bull. She keeps going.
Pull through it, man.
God
That's
bless
awesome.
her. Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her.
We got to take a break.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we'll take a break on the other side of this. We're going to talk to one of the people here at Jerry Ulm, tell them about all the great deals they got going on. You can win a Dodge truck, which is phenomenal. You can win a VIP room to the Bone Summer Beach Bash. You can win concert tickets. You can win a big-ass Yeti cooler. You can win a Modelo cooler. All kinds of stuff. It's here for the taking. Just come on out and see us. We're here till 3 o'clock. Olive Garden, again, thank you for the food. Appreciate it. It's the Mike O Radio Show. Mike O, Corey Cardinal, Isaiah Beck, and Bone Control, 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike O Radio Show. Mike O Radio Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith, The Brisket Shop, and Wild Fork.
At Jerry Ulm CDJR, you pay what we pay with employee pricing during the 4th of July sales event. Get new cars with 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Tampa is Ulm Country. Online at jerryulm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
If you're looking to buy jewelry in the Tampa Bay area, you know where to go, the Golden Diamond Source. Now through July 6th, get to the Golden Diamond Source for 5-year interest-free financing. This deal is so incredible that it only happens once a year. Imagine buying a $5,000 piece of jewelry or an engagement ring and paying just $83 a month. And did you know that gold is at an all-time high? If you're bringing your old jewelry, Stephen Jewelry will buy it and offer you the highest trade-in values of the year. It's the perfect time to upgrade what you're not wearing and turn it into something that you'll never want to take off. From custom engagement rings to birthstones, tennis bracelets, and diamond studs, whatever's on your wish list, Golden Diamond Source can make it happen. Whether it be a gift, an engagement ring, or get something nice for yourself. They even have Rolex watches. It's family owned and trusted for over 40 years and just minutes from anywhere in the Tampa Bay area. You can stop by Golden Diamond Source at Omerton Road in Clearwater, or you can check them out online at goldendiamondsource.com. Stop by the Jewelry Supercenter, the Golden Diamond Source, and make sure you tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon, and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes, too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready for college for details. Restrictions apply.
And now, breaking news. You leaving me. Your state-of-the-art 65-inch 4K smart television. For going out with friends and not staying in to watch TV. Sources confirm that is a terrible decision. Picture-in-picture mode. Do your friends have that? Can they simultaneously stream live sports and extreme baking shows? How about I make everything sepia? Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't put me on standby.
Don't listen to your TV. Head out with your friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Galaxy Fireworks Superstore announces their annual 4th of July sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get two free. Buy one, get three free on select items. Every time you buy, you get something free. The number for fireworks is 234 bang. Galaxy Fireworks will match or beat any competitor's catalogs on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Florida Avenue. Go to GalaxyFireworks.com to find a location near you. Shop early to avoid the crowds. Galaxy Fireworks, out of this world.
Our huge 4th of July celebration is on at every Crown Automotive dealership with star-spangled savings on the new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV you need. We're loaded with inventory, but these very special Independence Day offers are good through July 4th only. That means you only have today to save like never before. Hurry to our huge 4th of July sale and let freedom at the Crown Automotive dealership of your choice. The better way to buy and service.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now back to the Mike-O Radio Show.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
So you could have at least played fireworks.
Wanting to start again. Do you ever feel?
That's what it is.
Oh, is it really? All right, cool.
Like a house of cards, one blow from caving in. Do you ever feel already buried deep? 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing. Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, as you
here with you till 3 o'clock today. Thank you for that, Isaiah.
The long intro so Mike could finish his breadstick.
Also, giving props to Katy Perry. She is soon to be single again.
Yeah.
Her and Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
No more blooming.
I've already slid up in the DMs.
Did you?
No. I would not.
What if? So there was a movie. This I got to get back my man card. There was a movie about a year or two ago with J-Lo and this guy, and he was like a normal guy. I think it was with Owen Wilson. I don't know. It's someone just like a normal Joe Q Public, right? He had this daughter that wanted to go to a J-Lo concert, whatever character she was playing, and she wound up hooking up with the guy, and they had a whole romantic thing. And he was like, she's going to all these things, these star-studded things, and she's bringing this schmuck with her,
right,
and stuff, and showing that, like, hey, if you're a normal guy, chances are, if you're in that world, you can't relate to it because the constant pressure of the media and having your picture everywhere and stuff like that. Do you think, though, one, there's ever a shot something like that ever happening for a guy with a girl, not so much a girl with a guy,
right?
Because male celebrities are like
you're gonna have to text us, Ron.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so there's that. But like, I could have got a normal guy like you or I. Could we be with someone like a Katy Perry? Do you think we could function in that and have a long-term relationship?
In that level of whatever? I mean, yeah, I don't see why not.
Really? You think you can handle the celebrity status and stuff?
Yeah, I could. I would be fine because at that point, I would be like, okay, I don't have to worry about, I mean, I'm not really going to be. Probably, I'm not going to be still doing this Monday through Friday job here. Like, I will probably be just swept up and taken away type thing. At least that's how I'm seeing it.
Wouldn't you feel like you're a leech, though?
No, I mean, yes, I would absolutely feel that way, but I feel like at that point it's like you're along for the ride, like this is happening type thing, and I'm just joining them. Like that's at my.
What if it only lasts 4 months and then she like kicks you to the curb because
I'm calling you back into him like, yo, you got any part time up?
Yeah, we already found somebody to take your place.
I'll go back to setting up tents.
It was funny because also too in the news, Charlize Theron,
right?
She's 49. She had a one-night stand with a 26-year-old guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she was on the Call Her Daddy podcast talking about it. And she's like, I should have done one-night stands before.
Right.
She didn't know. It was just like a normal. It wasn't a celebrity. And she's had various celebrity relationships over time and stuff, and hooked up with this random, nondescript fellow. And I was just like, why can't stuff like that happen to me?
Right.
Why can't I be that lucky?
All I hear at that point is we got a chance. We got a because if he was 26, I got a chance because I am in that range.
Yeah.
So
I don't have
between
a
her
chance.
and him, I am in that range.
Yeah. Reverse to 26, and I'm okay. I'm in there.
All right.
But Charlize Theron. I mean, when she was a monster, she looked
Aeon Flux. I don't remember the name of whatever. I think that's what the movie was called. Either way, that movie, like, she was some sort of, like, I don't know, like, higher person, or I don't know, dude. She was hot. That's all I was saying.
She was hot,
yeah.
She ain't bad to look at.
Yeah.
I don't know. Katy Perry's coming in August, so maybe you have a chance, Corey.
I mean, maybe I have a chance. I'll see what I can.
You'll be buffed up by then.
Oh, I will be.
All
I'll be
swole.
yoked. Yep.
You'll have like a 6 and an 8-pack going at the same time.
Yeah. I'll definitely have it by then. I'll see what I can. I'll see if I can schmooze my way backstage. What up, Katy Perry?
I mean, what do you got to do to catch somebody's eye like that?
That's okay. So, in all honesty, like that's my thing. Is first of all, I have no confidence to even just be walking through a Walmart and say hi to a girl. I don't see myself walking backstage. I walked past Megan Fox. I had a humongous, not necessarily a crush on her, but like obviously she's super hot. I like her in a lot of different movies, not just the Transformer movies. Like I have this thing where I freeze up when it's certain celebrities. I met Lindsay Sterling and I couldn't form a sentence. I just kept mumbling words.
Violin.
Yeah, I was like, I love your music, and that was it. Like I became a bumbling idiot. So what am I going to do backstage if Katy Perry walks by me? Nothing. I'm just going to stand and stare at her as she walks by. And if she were to like wave or do something, if she were to start it, yeah, I could talk to her and maybe something would happen. But there is absolutely no way in hell that I am starting the conversation and catching her attention and she's going to go, yeah, come over here. Let's talk some more.
It's just all about, so it's been a while since I've been in the game. right?
No
'Cause,
confidence.
I'm totally, I'm in a relationship and stuff. I can't do anything. But back when I was single, there were some girls I completely got them not knowing what I did for a job because, somebody like, oh, you get tickets and stuff. It's easy for you.
Right.
And I was able to, throw a few out there that landed a few that I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because of my height and my being vertically challenged. But, yeah, I did all right for myself. And I'm not saying it to brag, but when it comes to talking to a girl, I have easy time. For me, it's easy. It's like drinking a cup of water.
Yeah.
It's so easy. And, I probably, my percentage is higher than my strikeouts and stuff. But I think that if I had something like a Charlize Theron or a Katy Perry and I just had a couple minutes to talk with her and stuff like that, I think I'd probably close one or two of them.
I will, I know how to, I can talk to people. I can have a conversation and I can carry it on. My thing is, in my mind, I'm like, why would I, at this point, why would I go up and talk to that person? They're going to be like, what the hell is this guy saying? What,
You're at a party.
Right.
You're at a party.
That is the worst. I do not want to be at a party.
You're about 70 people in there. Some normal people.
I'm in the corner.
All right. There was this girl years ago. Her cousin was Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
And I went to a party with her and we were talking stuff like that. And she goes, oh, Cameron's coming down. She was dating A-Rod at the time.
Okay.
And to me, in my mind, I was going like, I would have went to the party if she was not dating A-Rod. And
yeah,
I mean, I don't think I would have wound up with Cameron Diaz, but still.
At least,
just at least I would have talked to her. I would have spit some game out there and stuff like that, right? But I don't know. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? If she's going to say no or if she's going to shoot you down, chances are, one, you're never going to see her again or run into her again, so you don't have to worry about shame or being embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you got to shoot your shot, man.
I just don't like crying. And I'm going to cry. Be like, hello. She's going to go, ew, get away from me. I'm going to go, okay. And then just go cry.
Have you ever been turned down before when you shot your shot?
I don't shoot my shot. I don't do that. I will just literally stand there. And that's not. This is making me so uncomfortable.
You're not
dude.
living a life lived, man. You got to shoot your shot.
I
at
know.
That stuff. What's the worst that can happen? They tell you no, and then you just move on and go about your life.
Okay, take like approaching a girl or whatever out of it. I'm not even referring to that. I'm talking about in any situation. You could be like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan's going to be at the party, and you would be like, oh, I'm going to chat him up. I would be like, oh, that's cool. Still, same situation. I'll be at that party in the corner, standing there, watching him talk, watching him interact. I might try to jump in, but there's absolutely no way I'm going to go up and go, hey, Michael, how you doing? I love whatever. What am I going to do after that? Oh, cool. You and a million other people that I met in the past week have said the exact same thing. Neat. And that's my thing. Even if it's a hot girl, I can go up and be like, hi, I love your hair. You're so beautiful. Oh, blah, blah, blah. She's going to go, yeah, you and every other person. Like, there's things that you could, say and stand out. But once again, it's with anybody. So I'm always just like, they don't really care what I have to say because I don't really care what I have to say.
You have many things going for you. You're tall.
Okay.
You're a good-looking guy.
Okay.
You got a good personality.
Okay.
Right? So, I mean, those are three things right there. Women love tall.
Yes.
Women love, looks. But if they don't have looks, there's a confidence that goes behind it, that even if you don't have looks, your confidence can make up for it.
Right. See, that's my thing, is I've never thought.
And you're funny.
I know I'm funny, and I know I'm tall. Obviously, those two I can't deny that I'm tall or whatever.
See, for me, I got to work harder because I'm vertically challenged, so I got to come up with something.
Right. It's just I don't know. I guess I should be saving this for my therapist session next.
We got to
Thursday.
do this at the Bone Summer Beach Bash. We have to be a hot girl.
Oh man!
And then we're gonna
talk rape me. That's literally my living hell.
I'm not gonna rape you.
No, rate me.
Oh, rate you.
They're gonna go okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of this guy? And I will just instantly keel over. That is my living
hell. You show
hell.
up all buff and wear your Speedo like you do all the time, and just go up there.
I do all the time.
You could totally do it. Come on, look at Isaiah back there, Bow Control. He goes and spits game, and look at this. I mean, the second hot girl he's been with in a year.
It's just my personality type.
It's just confidence.
I don't like talking to. I lack the confidence, but there are times where I'm like, I could go up and I could say something to somebody. I could be confident, whatever. It's just I lack whatever personality trait it is to just want to talk, I guess.
See, I'm in a relationship, so I can't. But you, with the access you have to things, with tickets and stuff like that, there should be a line around Dale Mabry right now looking to talk to Corey Cardinal.
I will reply all day long And if that's everything that I'm saying. I also am very contradictory. Like there are people every once in a while who will break through, and I'm like, I don't care what's happening. I will reach out. I will initiate. Yeah,
how many
it might
times
be happening.
we've been on the air and girls like, I love Corey's voice. I could just listen to him
my
talk all
voice.
day.
And then what are they going to do? I guess, they're
just
going
read
to
poetry and
keep their eyes closed.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you mean keep your eyes closed?
So that way they're just listening to my voice. Like,
I mean, you never gone out with a girl who probably didn't have the best looks, but there was a certain tangible that she had that.
I mean,
it overcame maybe her butterface and stuff.
I guess, but once again, I also haven't. I haven't been in the dating pool. Like I was.
You're in the dating pool now.
I am now, yeah, but I'm just now back into it. The last time I was in the dating pool, I was 20 years old. I was 19 years old. Like it's been 20 years, bro.
You're gonna meet some girl at the gym. And she's going to go, what's your PR?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I already met some girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it wasn't at the gym. It was at the 5K.
Okay.
It was at the 2 Beers 5K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well.
If all of a sudden I were to go home today.
Oh, man.
And Sophia told me, it's over and I got to go about my way, I would probably take a few months just to lick my wounds and stuff and just do some, self-reflection and realize where I fell short or did wrong or whatever.
Right.
And then I would get my ass back out there and, just not have anything obviously serious or it would probably take me more than 3 months to date.
Right.
But I would do something to where it's like, all right, look, my life, my hourglass is totally tipped upside down. I have less salt in that glass than so you got to live life. I might just go up to the Villages with a couple pineapples and a loofah and have fun.
I will also say, I don't take advantage of just going out and doing stuff.
Dumb.
Like I say this all the time. If I don't work and if I don't have my son, I'm not, and not even in that order. It's my son first. But if it's not one of those two things, I don't normally leave the house. Like I don't go anywhere. I just started, getting out and running and going to the gym a little bit. So I'm slowly making my way out, and that scenario that you just laid out, God forbid Soph says that, and that happens or whatever, I feel like I would be like, Mike, we're going out this Saturday. And I would that would be good. And it would be a cool, we're going out, we're hanging out. And I feel like that would open it up to some more. But right now, where do I go? Where am I going to meet somebody? Underneath our bone tent? And
Why not?
That's what happened last time.
You never know.
I mean,
right. So one of our coworkers is single, and she's probably between your age and my age.
Okay.
And she's single and, wants a date and everything. But she showed me whatever app she was on, some of the people, and she's ripping them from doing it. And I'm like, look, I'm a good judge. I don't have any problem saying if a guy's good looking or a nice body or whatever. I'm confident in my masculinity where I can give someone else props. And I go, geez, you're right. I go, but on the other hand, if I was single, I would clean up.
Yeah. and that's my thing is I know it's my lack of confidence, and I'm going to be talking to my therapist about this. But I have never found myself like that. I've never thought highly of myself. I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll go. I'm whatever. But whatever. It's
the old saying: if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you're right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had to look at myself in the mirror for the last 38 years. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, Corey, I still have faith in you, man.
Yeah. I start therapy next Thursday.
There you go. Therapy, running, working out, man. It's the new Corey Cardinal.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that
2025 is half over, and you're really grabbing it by the horns and going after it. I like that.
That depression hole really kicked my ass. So,
time for you to kick its ass.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break on the other side of this. We're about halfway through, man.
We are.
Yeah, our 4th of July starts soon. We're out here at Jerry Ulm on the corner of Dale Mary, just a little bit south of Spruce. In Tampa, we're here till 3 o'clock coming by. Lots of prizes, lots of giveaways. You can win a Dodge truck. Mm-hmm. Man, all kinds of things going on right here. The Mike O Radio Show. Mike O, Corey Cardinal getting in the hour 3 with Isaiah running Bone Control, 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike O Radio Show. Mike O Radio Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
July 4th weekend is the best time to buy a Gary Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tampa. Join 102.5 The Bone and the Mike O Show live Friday 11 to 3 and Saturday noon to 3 p.m. The first 10 car purchases get a free TV. Plus, every 2025 new car purchase comes with a Yeti cooler. Go to theboneonline.com for details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
The annual Shark Coast Tactical 4th of July sale is upon us. Get over to Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, July 5th. Shark Coast Tactical is hosting Freedom Festival with special Suppressor Fest deals. Will is having deals on all suppressor brands in the shop. That's right. All cans are on sale. Get over to Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, July 5th for Freedom Festival, Suppressor Fest style. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Celebrate red, white, and big savings now through Monday at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais.